Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Tellor Dev Call. Today is September 3rd. It's a Tuesday. We didn't record it yesterday because it was a holiday in the US. But with that, on Saturday, we did have an update to tag 5.0, version 5.0. If you guys haven't done it, by all means, go and get it done. It was basically a fix to a Cosmos SDK wide thing. The guys can give you more information about it, but we did tell everybody all the validators are up and running. And this week's main goal is to turn on or get the proposal going to increase the signed blocks window from 500, what it is currently right now. Basically, a lot of our validators, including ourselves, have been going to jail far too quickly. So we're going to be updating that parameter. So be on the lookout for that. If you want to come and practice voting, by all means, come. We want to make sure that everybody knows how to interact with the chain as good as possible by the time we actually deploy mainnet. And with that, let's get started with today's update. Let's start with Akram. How are you doing?
I'm good. Was working on the I guess adding Telliot or adding layer to Telliot. So don't have really tests for that, but tested it manually. Was able to report. So I guess that's a good thing since Telliot has better modularity, I guess, for add-in sources. At least that'll be good for now. Python is a little bit slower than Go, but so there's that. And I'm also going through my PR, trying to add tests and refactor and all that. So
Tim?
Yeah, all of last week I was working on a big PR on the token bridge and bridge side of things. So yeah, I guess we'll have an update to the public testnet. That's not going to be immediate, but I guess that'll be down the road. Some updates there. And then I've been working on doing token bridging with our relayer. So that took some refactoring from the initial MVP relayer. So I'm working on that. And then I think moving on to some more bridge testing after that. Yeah.
All right, thanks, Tim. Caleb?
Now that we can restart our nodes successfully, I'm going to be going through all of my nodes and restarting them using Cosmovisor so that I don't ever have to wake up at 6 a.m. for an upgrade again. And yeah, and once I get that done, I'm going to kick off the proposal for, what is that proposal for? Oh, for changing the block window for being jailed for an activity. And after that, on Friday I wrote a script that I'm going to run as a cron every couple hours that will save like the block time, the max blocked time in that window that I checked, and the min block time and all that stuff. And I'm going to be testing that today.
Nice. We need that just for reference, just to keep an eye on the chain. And also, whenever you make a proposal, you have to specify the block number. And that helps us calculate what block number to use. Apparently, there is there's going to be at some point some upgrade to the Cosmos SDK to be able to specify the time. But as of now, that's how it works. So
I also did add a function that I'm going to test that you can put a timestamp, and it will try to calculate like around what block that would be based off of the block time of the last like 5,000 blocks.
Nice. Well, thank you. And thank you for doing the update on Saturday morning at 6 a.m. All right. Spotty?
Yeah, so same thing for me, 6 a.m. gang. Docs update to include Cosmovisor is one of the things I wrote down. I don't know if I could, I need to talk to Caleb about it because I don't know if I would need to make it mesh with the existing docs to make sure that it works with the way people set it up if they set up with the docs. Which is just like reading it and checking that. And then probably need to just simplify the docs in general is something I would like to do because there's a lot of flags that we don't need if you don't use a custom home folder. Everything goes a lot more smoothly. So I wanted to fix that too. Yeah, other than that, I'm working on adding a Tellor source for new LSTs that our users want feeds for. So yeah, I'm gonna work on sources for Stone. And Stone seems to only exist on, or it's like mainly on Scroll. So we got to use the dexes on Scroll as the sources, and they're unique. So gotta build that in.
Well, thanks, buddy. Dan, how are we doing with our testing?
Good. So the vote extension stuff is done.
100%?
Yep.
Wow, thank you so much.
Yep. There's a PR for that. And now I'm going back through each module and double checking the coverage for the require statements and the variable types and stress testing arrays.
All right. Okay, and then you're gonna be teaming up with Akram, right?
For the once the daemon stuff is done.
All right. Brian, how's our front end and monitors coming along?
Yeah, the block explorer is in pretty good shape right now. There's still a lot of monitors that need to be added, but I was taking a detour to set up my own validator. Hopefully that can help Spuddy with some of the documentation, getting some fresh eyes on it. Yeah, once that's done, then I'll get back into the monitors for the block explorer.
Awesome. Thank you, Ryan. And I saw you posted you made all the logs and events prettier, right?
Yes.
They're very
Prettifying the block explorer is in the back of my mind,
it's very
even as I
pretty.
sleep.
If only you could remember that I like dark mode. That would be big.
Hey, you
Sorry.
got both options.
You're losing here. You're gonna snap it, buddy. I can't see. I swear I cannot see in dark mode. Nick, how's our 201 coming along? I can't hear you.
Sorry. I'll probably have that draft to you hopefully later today. And I've come up with some good ideas while doing it. So we can, how much do we want to change the chain, guys? I'm just joking that they're big. They're little, but some good things we can do. So, but yeah, doing that, got a deep dive coming out hopefully today or tomorrow. So should be fun.
Awesome. And Mike?
Looking forward to doing a ADR post about our validator cap at 100. So for those of you who are curious about why we did that, keep an eye out for that post. It should be, I'll make it nice and easy for you guys to consume. And I will also work on getting the announcement out for the proposal we're going to do today. And I'll be nipping at your heels about that. And get that out when it's ready.
Yeah, for sure. So Caleb, give us like about an hour so we can get that ready before you kick it off.
That's not going to be a problem.
Thank
Sweet.
you. All right. And then Ryan, do we have any questions?
Yes, there was one question from Crypto Scholar who asked, how will migration work for the reporters? For example, we want to report on ETH for as long as possible to keep the Oracle alive. However, are we still restricted to the 7-day withdrawal window?
The answer is yes. You're still restricted to the 7-day withdrawal window. But also you don't have to worry about it too much. We're not going to start minting on Layer as soon as we launch. We'll let you guys know. And unfortunately, you're gonna have to do that 7-day withdrawal period. That's what keeps some of the security on the chain, and we cannot change that.
Yeah, the 7-day withdrawal period is immutable also.
Yeah.
Like you can't.
We cannot change that. So that's it. That's how the system works. Unless anybody wants to add anything else. Yeah. All right. Also, Caleb made a good point that there is a 5% increase that is allowed every 12 hours, or 5% of total staked that can be increased every 12 hours. So it doesn't make sense for you to just withdraw everything and then try and stake everything on layer, because it's going to take those 5% increase. So it's going to take a little bit of time. So you might want to do this gradually anyway. But with that said, welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next week.